So it's Monday, October 2nd, 2023 at 9:07 a.m. This is the Sunday update for October 1st, 2023. I just did this, but my camera ran out of memory and stopped the video, so I'm redoing it. I got to like 10 minutes in, and let's see if I can't make this about 10 minutes. This is being recorded on my camera roll. I'm going to read the summarized Sunday update for Reputation. You can find a short blog post on ericleo.org on the new release blog. I'll give the Sunday update, then give a little work/music/personal update, and then I'll read the blog post for Karma. It's Monday, but this is the Sunday update for October 1st, 2023. Hi, I'm Eric Leo Wonderland, a sociologist, philosopher, and hip-hop artist with schizoaffective disorder. I release at least 2 new songs every month. September 2023's third release is called Reputation. The next release drops October 6th and is called Karma. Reputation is from the Chalice Mixtape made in 2017 with the beat remade but the same lyrics. I refer to Taylor as Alice because her middle name is Alyson in order to give an Alice in Wonderland theme. And I'm talking about Taylor Swift. I made the Chalice mixtape about Emma Watson and Taylor Swift. Sex is a euphemism about making more music about each other in this song. And Taylor is a cosmic love, but it's philia, not eros. Philia meaning friendship love, not eros, which is romantic love. The song was self-recorded but produced, including the beat, by Vlad. So that was the Sunday update. I started recording all the scheduled EPs and albums for next year. I have a practice track done for the Kyle and Kato EP. Basically, I got all the tracks. I have a process where I record a practice track, and then I listen to it for about a week at least, and then I go back and record it, and at least that's probably my final draft, if not another one. So I have all the practice tracks done for, I call the first one a practice track because it doesn't sound good. Nobody hears them. I got practice tracks done for the Kyle and Kato EP and some for the Industry EP. I got those done because I want to get the songs done early just so I can get the features around from the Raini group. I've been waking up and listening to La Russell's Hustlenomics every morning. I recorded the Sun poem from Cosmic Love September 2022 Hope yesterday, which would have been, since I wrote this on Sunday, this would have been Saturday. I wrote the Sun poem on Saturday. I have a session at La Luna in about 3 weeks with Sam, and I are going to put sound effects on it. It'll be my first release of a spoken word track since I was Apollo. Don't build things to last. At least at least when you're in your beginning stages, because your plans will change. I learned that from Pete recently from Just a Few Acres Farm that I watch on YouTube. He's a farmer, and he said he got it from Joe Salichan, who told him not to build things to last because you'll change your mind. And basically, I did this myself. I spent a couple $100 on a business option for my Wix site, and I barely use it and still haven't sold anything from the shop. It wasn't worth it. I should have not spent the money. This is before I got into the Raini Mastermind. Now I want to create a ClickFunnels and don't see the need for my Wix site. Raini has been putting ideas in my head about how I can make money with lead marketing. I'm so tired of being broke. Next year, I'm going to switch to producing all content, even if that means sacrificing my releases. The truth is I can't afford to do both, and I need to focus on making an income because releasing music alone hasn't been doing it. Go follow Raini. You'll see his advertisements pop up, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. He makes good money, like 10 G's a month probably, doing all these ads. It comes back to him, but I want to probably make a product to sell and do the same thing. And he'll teach me how to do that. It takes a little money though, and basically releasing, before I didn't have a catalog, I needed all this music to be able to build something. And now that I have the catalog, I need to promote it. I basically am playing to an empty room, and I need to grow my audience to make my songs more known and more valuable. So what I have learned is that it takes marketing dollars if you want to expand your audience. All this stuff they preach about quality is mostly bullshit. The video has to be decent, but they get the reach because they pay for promotion. Usually to do what they call trigger the algorithm. There's people in the Raini group that trigger the algorithm so it takes off for organic growth after you start it a little bit. A lot of the times, yeah, that's how terrible artists like Tom McDonald get to you. He probably promotes every song until it gets 1 million views, and that would probably cost him $1,000 to get 1 million views, because you can get a YouTube view for a penny. So if he spends $1,000 on every YouTube video, he can get 1 million views. So it makes it look like he's a big artist, but when he's really paying for promotion, it's not organic. It's probably not organic reach coming from someone like Tom. Again, being successful in the music industry is more about who you know and how much money you have to invest specifically on marketing promotion, rather than what you know and how hard you work. And I'm an example of that. And we'll see how that does once I switch to all marketing. I won't do that if I get more royalties in, or I get some sort of financial support. I'll keep on going. I'm not burned out from making music. I'm burned out from not having any money to spend on life, and all I have is money to spend on music, and I need more income, or I need to switch because it's not working. I need a bigger audience. I shouldn't be struggling with all this work I have, so I'm doing something wrong. I'm happy with Weight Watchers. I actually eat and am full and am still losing weight. I'm down another 2.5 pounds from last week. This is actually sustainable, and I'll probably keep the weight off this time. I've lost 50 pounds twice on keto, but gained it all back because basically I starved myself to lose the weight, and it wasn't sustainable. It's also too hard to find and afford food for it in America. Weight Watchers is everywhere. I just want to say that Weight Watchers is an example of how money would solve all my problems. I didn't start WW because I couldn't afford the app, but I found out my healthcare offers 3 months free, so I signed up. I also have to afford fresh fruit and veggies, which is expensive, but now why I'm losing weight. All it took was money, and America has an obesity epidemic because Americans live in poverty and don't have access to nutritional education or nutritious food at an affordable price. This is just another example of why America is a piece of shit country to live in, that is more concerned with giving billionaires money for another yacht than the average citizen who can't afford to live. As it stands, money would solve all my problems with being an artist. The difference between me and a mainstream artist is about $150,000 marketing budget. These artists say it all the time: I made it because I'm different or better. No, you made it because you have a marketing budget. Anybody, you can have really shitty music, and they do. They have artists from Mr. Smiley, something like that, has all this money. Don't get me wrong, you got to have talent and work ethic to keep going, but anybody can go viral and get chart as long as you have enough marketing money. The music has to be decent, but that's not what made you a household name. You're known because you got exposure, not because you're talented, and that costs money. Exposure costs money. Being talented is a given if you want to last, but anyone can promote a shitty song and chart with enough marketing dollars. Okay, that's it for the work update. This is the blog post for Karma on October 6th. Karma is my 15 It comes out October 6th. Karma is my 59th official release. The song was self-recorded, but mixed and mastered by Keanu, and the beat is by Ken, while the cover art is by Kentho from Fiverr. You'd have to look on the blog post. I don't know how to say that. Like the last two releases, Karma is from the Chalice Mixtape that I made back in 2017. I redid select songs, and this is one of them. I had the beat remade to sound similar, but all original. The song is about how you should do good because karma will come back around, even if that means in terms of civilization and what you mean in history. Roman gladiators were the rock stars of Rome, but now I bet you can't name a single one. Just like Greek poets, they're only known to history, and their name doesn't last or matter anymore. In the same way, contemporary artists are rock stars of America when they will probably never be remembered in any real historical context. And those seen through the eyes of history are less forgiving and look at your actions holistically. So as the song says and tries to give apprehension towards, be a ratchet and a tool, karma's waiting for you. This is supposed to give you pause and make you think about being a destructive force, because history will be less forgiving and karma will ultimately tell your legacy. Taylor has said this before. She thinks karma is real and that it will come around to bite you. Sorry, I just kicked my stand. That's it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. Thank you for listening to me rant. I love you very much. And until next time, you take care, all right? Bye. We made it.